Flat Earth Health 3, Minerals for Health. Most of the action in the Bible happened here in biblical Palestine, around the Sea of Galilee, the Jordan River, the Dead Sea. This area is characterized by minerals. Did the Lord have a purpose in this? The beautiful, lush, idyllic, fruitful Garden of Eden was fed by 4 rivers which brought minerals: the Euphrates, the Tigris, the Pishon, and the Gihon River. Let's look at other instances where mineral-rich rivers and springs are mentioned in the Bible. Wikipedia says this about the Gihon Spring in the Kidron Valley, one of the world's major intermittent springs and a reliable water source that made human settlement possible in ancient Jerusalem. The spring was not only used for drinking water, but also initially for irrigation of gardens in the adjacent Kidron Valley, which provided a food source for the ancient settlement. Hezekiah, king of Judah from the late 8th to the early 7th century BC, built a tunnel to bring the water from the Gihon spring into Jerusalem. 2 Kings 20:20 says, "And the rest of the acts of Hezekiah and all his might, and how he made a pool and a conduit and brought water into the city, are they not written in the book of the Chronicles of the Kings of Judah?" Hezekiah's tunnel ended at the Pool of Siloam. This is, of course, where Jesus healed the blind man in John chapter 9, but we'll get to that later. First, we'll look at Hezekiah's miraculous healing. It happened like this. See Isaiah 38. Hezekiah got sick, and Isaiah told him he would die. Verse 1. Hezekiah prayed, and the Lord promised him 50 more years. Verse 5. As a sign, the Lord made the sun go back 10 degrees. Verse 8. Then the Lord healed Hezekiah through a lump of figs. Verse 21. Why did the Lord hear Hezekiah's prayer and heal him? There are some possible reasons which correspond to this series of presentations. Flat Earth Health 1, Faith. Hezekiah's faith was 100% in the Lord. Hezekiah forbade the Israelites from worshipping the sun god Baal or Tammuz. In 2 Kings 18:4 we read, "He, Hezekiah, removed the high places and brake the images and cut down the groves." The Lord honored his faith and confirmed that he alone controls the sun. In Isaiah 38:8 we read, "Behold, I will bring again the shadow of the degrees, which is gone down in the sundial of Ahaz, 10 degrees backward. So the sun returned 10 degrees, by which degrees it had gone down." Flat Earth Health 2, the snake on the stick. Hezekiah did not put his trust in the staff of Asclepius. In 2 Kings 18:4 we read, "And he brake in pieces the brazen serpent that Moses had made, for unto those days the children of Israel did burn incense to it, and he called it Nehushtan." Flat Earth Health 3, Minerals for Health. Hezekiah understood the importance of life-giving mineral water. In 2 Chronicles 32:30, we read, "This same Hezekiah also stopped the upper watercourse of Gihon, and brought it straight down to the west side of the city of David, and Hezekiah prospered in all his works." The story of Hezekiah's healing involves prophecy from Isaiah and the stunning miracle of the sun returning. But in the end, the Lord prescribed a natural method of healing. Isaiah 38:21, for Isaiah had said, "Let him take a lump of figs and lay it for a plaster upon the boil, and he shall recover." In 2 Kings 5, we read the story of the Syrian captain Naaman seeking healing from leprosy. Elisha sent a messenger to Naaman, telling him to wash 7 times in the Jordan River, but this upset him. Naaman said, "Are not Abana and Pharpar, rivers of Damascus, better than all the waters of Israel? May I not wash in them and be clean?" 2 Kings 5:12. Later he relented, washed in the Jordan, and got healed. Question: could Naaman have been healed by washing in a Syrian river? There are 2 possible issues here. 1. Faith and obedience. Elisha told Naaman to wash in the Jordan, not in one of the rivers of Damascus. 2. Minerals for health. The Jordan River flows to the Dead Sea. It's full of minerals. Was the Lord using natural resources which he created and gave to us as part of Naaman's healing miracle, just like he did with Hezekiah? As mentioned before, when Jesus healed the blind man in John 9, he used the mineral-rich water of the pool of Siloam, prepared by Hezekiah hundreds of years earlier. He also used mineral-rich mud or clay. In John 9:6-7 we read, "When he had thus spoken, he spat on the ground and made clay of the spittle, and he anointed the eyes of the blind man with the clay, and said unto him, Go wash in the pool of Siloam, which is by interpretation, sent. He went his way therefore, and washed, and came seeing." There's one occasion when Jesus healed right next to a pool known for miraculous healings and didn't use the water. The healing of the lame man by the pool of Bethesda in John 5. Why didn't Jesus use the pool in this case? The pool of Bethesda was a strange place. In John 5:3-4 we read, "In these lay a great multitude of impotent folk, of blind, halt, withered, waiting for the moving of the water, for an angel went down at a certain season into the pool and troubled the water. Whosoever then first after the troubling of the water stepped in was made whole of whatsoever disease he had." When an angel disturbed the waters, there would be a pathetic sight as the blind, halt, and withered fought to win the race to the pool. Those without help stood no chance. That doesn't sound like a work of God. When mentioning an angel, the King James often specifies the kind of angel. E.g., it uses angel of the Lord, angels of God, angels of heaven, holy angels. In John 5:4, it just says angel so we are left with the possibility it's referring to a fallen angel. Matthew 25:41 says, "Then shall he say also unto them on the left hand, Depart from me, ye cursed, into the everlasting fire prepared for the devil and his angels." The matter becomes clearer when we discover archaeologists now think the Pool of Bethesda was a shrine to Asclepius, the Greek god of medicine. For more on Asclepius, see Flat Earth Health 3, The Snake on the Stick. By healing the lame man at the Pool of Bethesda, was Jesus proclaiming victory over the impostor Asclepius? One more thought on the Pool of Bethesda. The occasional miracle caused hundreds of miserable, impotent folk to put their trust and faith in Asclepius. Today, does the occasional miracle through allopathic medicine, especially in the area of trauma care where they excel, cause hundreds of disgruntled patients to keep faith with Asclepius via modern medicine? One more note on minerals. Decades ago, Admiral Richard E. Byrd found vast mineral wealth at the South Pole. Then Antarctica became a no-go area. So, who now has those minerals, and what are they doing with them? For a free e-novel based on my own miraculous health recovery through God-given essential minerals, see I'm Sorry Oliver, available for free download at smashwords.com and barnesandnoble.com. Thank you for watching. God bless you.